You recognize, oh, I have no control over these thoughts. I have projected them on the screen already. Now there is no going back and withdrawing my projection. It does not happen at will. Then there is this letting go, relinquishing of the idea of control. When there is the true relinquishment of this idea of control, then you have become comfortable. You are not anymore at war with your true identity. Do you see it? Otherwise, you are at a continuous war with yourself. That second phase where there is the jumping in, claiming ownership, claiming experiencership, wanting to change. What is all this? This is the war. A part of you knows, I am not in control. I cannot change this. And that war goes on. And there is no acceptance of the truth. Finally, there is failure. You let it go. Yeah? You don't let it go because you understand that you are not in control. You let it go because you feel that you are a failure. You are not good enough. Somebody else can do it. Do you see this? In reality, you have not let it go. Do you see it? In reality, you have not let it go. Are you stuck at that point on your Advaita journey? Yeah? You check. I feel that I have let it go, but I have not let it go. Yeah? Just because now I've recognized, oh, I cannot do, I'm not in control. So I put the tag of failure for myself and said, oh, I'm a failure. So I let it go. Yes. See, I let go. I did what Ekta said. No, you have not let it go. A part of you still feels it is in control. Huh? Little tricks of the mind, recognize this. Am I doing that? Am I doing that? When I have no condition that it should change, what is. In the second phase, the Joker comes up, wears another hat, claims ownership, being the mother, being the daughter, being the brother, being the father, whatever, and plays its thing. Okay, play. When I have no wish that it should be anything different than what it is already, then I have truly let it go. That is actual relinquishment, true relinquishment.